Welcome to the Ideal National Championship for 2022 from beautiful Tampa Bay, Florida, where $600,000 of cash and prizes will be given out to some of the very best electricians in the United States. These competitions have two main categories. That would be professional and apprentice. This is the apprentice division. This is Jordan Finfrock from Kentucky. Here is the drawing that Jordan is given to work from. He is to add two 15-amp breakers to this Siemens panel, and then he is to wire two circuits from this panel. One circuit will go down to these receptacles. This is a 15-amp circuit, and here's one receptacle, two receptacles, and three receptacles. The other circuit is a lighting circuit, and it has two three-way switches. The symbol for three-way switches is big S, little 3. So this is a three-way switch, and this is a three-way switch, and this is the light. He does not have to wire the sub-panel. So let's get started. Jordan's first move will be to grab the proper wires to run between his two three-way switches. The correct choices are one 14-gauge white wire, and for your two traveler wires, he'll need a 14-gauge black wire and a 14-gauge blue wire. Let's see how he does. Jordan will now wrap the ends of his three wires, and he's going to run these wires by hand between the three-way switches. It's quicker to run these wires by hand rather than using a fish tape in this instance. Let's see if he picked the correct wires. Perfect! Then after he runs his wires for the three-way switches, he will need to extend his white wire up into the light box, and he'll add a yellow wire. When we're running conduit, we use a yellow wire to power lights and fans and so forth. Jordan is running his wires, and he's going to pull out a little more white wire. I'll show you why in a second. Now he's gone back to the wire spools, and he's grabbed a yellow wire. And he's going to take that yellow wire, which he has in his left hand, and add it to the white wire, which he has in his right hand. He's going to take both of them and run them together up to the light box. And now he has pulled out both the yellow and the white wire from the light box. I'm going to pause the video right here to show you some things about this box. This is the second three-way switch box, and here's your yellow wire that he just ran up into the light box, and here's the white wire that he ran up into the light box, and here is the blue and the black wires, which are his traveler wires for the three-way switches. Now, something that he just did, he had a loop coming out here with the white wire, which I was very happy about. I was very happy to see that. It's so much easier when you go back to replace a standard three-way switch with a digital three-way switch that needs a neutral wire. It's so much nicer to have one that's pulled out to proper length, and you cut it so that each piece of this will be at least 3 inches outside of this box, and you can work with it. Now, when you pull these tight, that isn't a code violation that I know of, but if it is tight, then when you cut it to put in your digital three-way switch, you're going to have some very short pieces to work with, and it's going to be very annoying. So I hope he pulls this neutral wire out again to make a loop, and then you just twist it a little bit and you put it back into the back of the box. Now he'll cut his black and blue traveler wires, and he has grabbed a black hot wire, which he will run with a neutral wire up into the panel. Now he'll run the neutral wire from the lighting circuit up into the panel. Now he'll cut the black hot wire that is for the lighting circuit. Now he'll grab a red hot wire that will be for the lower receptacle circuit. Now he's going to measure up his white neutral wire and see how much he needs to run down to the lower circuit there. And here comes the red hot wire with a white neutral wire. Now he'll give the red wire an approximate measurement, cut it, and send it up into the Siemens panel. So now he has two neutrals, a black hot wire, and a red hot wire in the panel. Now he'll send over a red wire and a white wire over to the adjacent receptacle box. And there we go. And now he'll run over a red wire and a white wire to the third receptacle box. And there we go. There's a red and white wire to the third receptacle box. Now he'll add equipment bonding jumpers to each box. After installing the equipment bonding jumpers in all of the metal boxes, he will now add mud rings. This mud ring is for a light. The rest of the mud rings will be the kind that will transform a 4x4 box into a single gang device, and then he'll use them for either switches or receptacles, but they are the same mud ring. And now Jordan is going to install two Siemens circuit breakers in the circuit number 1 and circuit number 3 slots. The black hot wire will go to the number 1 circuit breaker, and the red hot wire will go to the number 3 circuit breaker right below it. Now Jordan will grab his ideal torque screwdriver and he's going to set it to 25 pound-inch. And how do you find the manufacturer torque specifications, you may ask? Well, just look right on the circuit breaker. Now Jordan will start prepping his wires, cutting them to length, stripping off an end off them, and putting hooks on each one. And in this case, he will install the light. Now he's installing the second three-way switch. The yellow wire, which goes to the light, goes to the black common terminal of the three-way switch, and the black and the blue wires go to the bronze-colored terminals, which are for your traveler wires. And the equipment bonding jumper goes to the green grounding screw. Now he'll jump down to the last receptacle on the receptacle circuit and work on it. Here's the middle receptacle on the circuit. So you got two red wires, two white wires, and you got the equipment bonding jumper. So he cuts them to length. He's going to strip them, and he'll use some of his extra wire to make pigtails. The equipment bonding jumper goes to the green grounding terminal. The white neutral wire goes to the silver colored terminal. And the red wire goes to the hot bronze colored terminal. And here we are at the first three-way switch. The black line wire is going to go to the black common terminal, and then we have the blue and the black traveler wires, and they're going to go to the bronze terminals, and then we have the equipment bonding jumper, which goes to the green grounding screw.
Still 13 minutes, plenty of time. Let's close it in.
Now Jordan is going to tag his wires. So the wires that go to circuit breaker number 1 will be tagged number 1, and the ones that belong with circuit breaker number 3 will be tagged number 3, and that includes the neutral wires. Here's a picture of the tags that he put on the wires. And Jordan taps the timer, which means that he's done.
I didn't know about using the raceway as a ground and stuff. But
11 minutes.
I did this year.
11
I watched your
minutes
video
left.
after the one you made of me last year, and I learned a lot on that. Yeah, I learned a lot on that.
Now, after the inspectors inspect all of the apprentice's work, out of over 70 entrants, 30 will be chosen to go to the second round. Let's see if Jordan makes it.
Advancing to round 2. Let's give it up for Dino Laundry. Next up, Cole McGrath. Justin Frick. Brady Rostad. Arthur Hüdiger. Tanner Hood. Emma Becker. Luis Sanchez. Alex Harrell. Nathan Hart. Nice job. All right, next up. Luke Osiek. Silas Fitzgerald. Jack Longo. Jordan Finfrock. Great hair. Elliot Phillips. Casey Moore. Thomas Ladd. Hugo Ponce. Robbie Daoud. Hugo's getting hyped up up here. Robert Parcells. All right, now join me on the front row. 20 down, 10 to go. David Collier. Titan Smith. Agapito Arvizu. Clayton Fernandez. Herman Vasquez. John Ming. Wyatt Allen. All right, we got 27 in the hopper, ready to go to round 2. There's just 3 spots left. A lot of folks over there. Who's it gonna be? Let's welcome Jesse Lawson. Just wear whatever you want, bro. All right, second to last. Reed Julesgaard. And the very last name, the last student advancing to round 2 with a chance at the title. Let's give it up for Ethan Hewitt.